welcome back to my channel. This is MariaOzawa. Today will be another Q&A, but it's gonna be Q&A about the Philippines with MariaOzawa, and it's gonna be very exciting because this is gonna be a collab Q&A also. So if you want to see the other collab YouTubers, please go check out my bio, and then there's gonna be a link below there, and so you can click it and go to their pages. So let's get started. Ozawa Maria this. My name is MariaOzawa. I have two lounges, one in Makati, Newborn Hotel, and other one is in Resorts World. Yes, I love Philippines. Yes, I love them both. This is gonna be my 5th year. I had a friend who's working in the Philippines already, and she invited me to just come over for fun, and then that's how it started. Yes. I haven't been to all the islands, so I don't know. But as of now that I've been, I like Boracay the best. Palawan. I first started with adobo. Now I like most of them. Konti lang. Cooking, shopping, and collecting candles. Well, of course it depends, but then it's not as dangerous as I thought when I went to the Philippines. One time. Not yet. Well, actually the beaches are very, very nice in the Philippines, and there's lots of nice bars also. So if you're in the city, go to a nice bar in BGC, and if you're in the beach, most of the bars there are very good. Well, most of my friends that I have right now is my boyfriend's friends, but other than that, I have lots of girlfriends too. I'm very thankful for them, and they are my drinking buddies. I have to ask that to Jose. I don't know what he rides, but it's a big car. Magandang umaga. Magandang gabi. Something like how. I live near Resort World. Yes. Pineapple. Sushi, or recently they like tenya. I always go to, well, Zara and SNM Mall. SM Mall. H&M. I go to H&M and Zara. Pantene. No. When I miss my bathtub. Work-wise, China and Indonesia, China. Before the pandemic, it was like only once or twice a year. Now that I'm stuck in Japan, I miss Philippines. Traveling easily, privacy. Jollibee. Yes, there's few Japanese restaurants that I go in Makati area. Cooking. Coco Martin. It's half, so 5,000 peso. It's all funny right now because it's been like a few years ago. But then I had a kid knocking on my door, and she gave me 3 roses saying I love you. So I was like, okay, let's go back to your parents' house. Where can it be? Well, there's so many fancy restaurants right now in the Philippines. Like BGC area, McKinley area, it's really nice. Makati also, they have so many hidden bars. And actually there's so many, I have to make a list. Makati area. Osembe series, and then they just love the Nishin Cup Noodle series also, and it has to be the seafood. Oh my god, yes, I was so surprised. So the thing is, everything is so cheaper than in Japan, so I was like, okay, living in the Philippines is really nice because everything is almost 50% from Japan. But when the electricity bill came, I was like, wow, I just live on my own, and then the electricity bill is like ×2 than in Japan, so I was really surprised. Yes. 50-50. I try to cook lots of Filipino food, and when I have the time, I go to a Japanese market and I'll buy Japanese food. Oh yeah, super. Mendokoro and ramenagi. I hope the traffic will be smoother and there will be more safer train rides. No, you cannot use, absolutely, everybody told me this, you cannot use raw egg in the Philippines. Okay, so it's not as easy to walk in the road, in the streets in the Philippines like here in Japan. So if that becomes better, less traffic and more safer, it will be perfect. Yes. The culture. Basketball. Makati men. Means ichi. Akino. It's cheap but getting higher. Food. Land. I will ship it from Japan. Yes. That is very hard and tricky because I really have to think of what I'm saying right now. But to lessen the traffic for sure. And what I think is that people are really getting to be independent in the Philippines. Philippines, women and men. And then I think they most like to do any kind of business that they can to do and then work it out on their self. And I think that's really good. To help them and then to be as one and then do business in the future together, more and more business. I'll go to the bathroom in Narita and then see how beautiful it is. They are very hardworking, super. I used to. Urabe Kyodai. You know what? That's very, very, very cheap because luckily I get like sponsors for my skincare and my nails and hair. So all I have to pay is like those little extra touch that I want. Before I went to the Philippines, people thought I was a Filipina because I had dark skin. Now that I'm there, people think I'm like sometimes Korean. Like when I don't have makeup on, I think I look more Asian. So the guards will be like, "안녕하세요," and I'm like, "konnichiwa." 感動したこと. The people are very, very nice, and then my business partners are super, super, super beyond my level, but always thinking about the best. Don Quixote, SM Mall. Yes, Santa Elena. Hopefully one of the beautiful resorts in the Philippines. 何でしたっけ？家賃でしたっけ？あ、違うか。家賃って何でしたっけ？ハチンYeah, Hatching. I go to Hatching supermarket. It's in Makati. Very good quality. What's on? September. Hi, every year, Jose and I will book a new world hotel and we will do a countdown there. Of course, the news, what's happening in the Philippines, and then I like to watch CNN, so I would like to watch some other foreign news also. In the Philippines, there's a gym in my condo, so I'll go there. Here in Japan, I don't go to the gym, but I do daily stretches and try to run. I'll go to nearby grocery and then buy like Filipino snacks or the noodles that you can only buy in the Philippines. And they always, especially girls, they always ask me to buy a coconut oil. 60. おー、結構いってる。Pale. If you're thinking of going to the Philippines, my answer will be always 100% yes, because Philippines getting better and better every year, and it's not as dangerous as you guys think. And I've been there. I've been living there for 5 years, and I am clearly doing better in the Philippines, work-wise and my life. So if you have the chance and you have the connection, please think of going to the Philippines. Yes, I have one mate. I think they have more spicy food.
見たい？
Yeah. Yes, like every year I'm getting used to it, so I'm liking more and more, and my neighborhood is getting more and more better, more restaurant, more buildings, and I think nearby future the Philippines is gonna be way more better than Japan. Yes. Well, I'll take them to the tourist spot like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Roppongi. But for dinner or like clubbing, I'll definitely take them to the places where us locals will go. Maybe, yeah, Hilton Hotel. 面白い出来事なんだろう。Very first time that I stepped in the Philippines, it was Cebu. That was like 10, 12, 13 years ago, I think. Me and my other 5 or 6 girls who was in the industry back then went to Cebu, and then when I stepped into Cebu airport, everybody gathered around me only, and then all my girlfriends were like, "Oh my god, what's happening? Is she gonna like get like dead? Is she gonna die?" But then the guys were like saying something. I think they were saying somebody's name, but we were all like first time in the Philippines. We don't know Tagalog. Nobody knows English but me. And then I was like, I'm trying to like listen to what they're saying, but I couldn't understand. So we just like ran to the bus and we went to the hotel. Then that night when we went to the casino, I got gathered again, and then they were saying the same name. So I got my whatever staff who was around me, and then like I tried to make them translate everything what they were saying, and they're like saying, "Are you Angelina Bacaniman? Angelica Bacaniman?" You know. AJ. And then I was like, okay, who's that? No, I'm MariaOzawa. So then they were like, oh my god, you're MariaOzawa. We thought you were like a famous singer here in the Philippines. So they were telling me that they thought that I was that famous singer in the Philippines who just landed from Japan with this all cute girl. So I was like, no, I'm not her. I don't sing. I'm MariaOzawa. And then I think that's one of the reasons how my name got spread in the Philippines. Because one, they made a mistake as a very famous singer, and then two, they knew MariaOzawa already. So it was like a double punch to them, and I was like, thank you. Beautiful. Sorry. Hi everyone! Maraming salamat po sa lahat inyo. I am very blessed that you guys are always giving me unconditional love. I really love you guys. I'm 100% sure I wouldn't be here where I am without your support and unconditional love. And I hope you guys will continue watch my new YouTube channel and then support me. And I love you guys again. Mahal ko kayo. Thank you so much, and see you again soon in my next video.